Welcome back to the channel, guys, and it's time to make another coin ring. Yes, so I like these are nice. These are Swiss 2 francs, I think. Swiss 2 francs, let me just check. This is what they look like. 1988. Yeah, Swiss. I quite like that because that keeps that doesn't the ring. Get that nice design on the front, the stars on the inside, like that. There's the stars on the inside. And you get that whole V-shirt, is it? Can't really see it there. So, that's one's got the vintage look. I'm going to do another one of them. With that, I've already done the hole, prepared it. So we need to put a bend on that now. We'll put that back all. Actually, I'll just show you. So, some of the rings that I've been doing. There you go. That's some of there. I've got some more up here. In fact, let's put these in the hand so you can have a look. Lots of rings. Lots of nice design ones. Different coinage from different parts of the world. Yeah. Some are absolutely lovely. Obviously, I think it's a half crown, that one. That's absolutely lovely. So there, and we've got plenty here. What we got? Some haven't got brilliant designs on them, but some have. So, copper ones up, and copper 1 pennies, half pennies, 50 pence piece with the hands. Let's just put them there. And even, actually, a £1 coin. See, £1, £2 coins. Even done them ones. They'll be good as substitute wedding bands. Actually, let's put one on. Yeah. Substitute wedding bands there. Let's find another one. That's a massive one. Let's put that on there. Obviously go on that one. That's quite big. Let's find another one. That kind of fits. They look quite goldish, you know. Look, that's my gold ring. Not bad. So, plenty of them. Plenty of all different rings are done. Obviously, I've got my silver one here. 1917 1 shilling. That is for sale. Yeah. Plenty here, look. These are beautiful. These are beautiful rings. I enjoy making these. How nice is that? So you can have that old patina look, you know, the vintage look, or shiny look. That's kind of shiny look. Not quite sure what that one is. But yeah, plenty of rings there, plenty of rings. There's a half crown. Date 1962. So plenty there. If you're interested in the ring, then just give me a shout. What's this one? Yep, one with a bit of vintage on it again. Plenty. Dropping that all over the place. So yeah, if you want a ring, just give me a shout on the email. Or if you want one of your coins, I can do that as well. Still got another one of them to do because they're beautiful designs on them as well. Australia 1977 Jubilees. Let's see if I've got coins all over the place. So yeah, we're doing this one today. So we've done the hole. We're going to go for the putting a bit of a bend in it, and I think I'm going to have to go for with that one at the start. Haven't got a smaller dome, or is that one a smaller dome? That's a bit of a smaller dome. So that's going to be the top of the ring. So put that face down, and we're going to go over to the press, and we'll get away probably with the ball bearing in it. No, we're going to use a small dome. I think will probably be better. We use a small dome like that. So let's get that first bend in it. Yeah, these come out really nice. Just going to check round. I think it's got a bit of a wobble on it. I just need to force that down on that end a little bit. Bit of a crucial point there, so again, make sure we get that so it bends quite even. And bend it down. That's it. Put that up. Right, let's have a look. And there's our first bend. Let's come over to the light. Bring the camera down. So there's our first bend. Nice. You can see how it's slowly getting there. So let's just check it on the mandrel. We might be able to do it from there. It will just about go on. But I think we should put another bend in that. So let's go over to one of my dies. That one is quite good. Perfect. We'll give that a quick helping hand with a bit of gloop. Coconut oil, that is. I'm going to stick that in there. Get that levelled up. And we're going to... So we'll lift the press up. Put you up. So, I'm going to give that a little bit more of a bend. We haven't used no heat yet. Maybe we should have done. So, we'll sit that in there. See? Better check that actually before we press it down. To put you up, not seeing what's happening. Let's just sit that on there. That's pretty good. Now, I think she's got a little bit of a bend in it actually. That'll do. If it has, we can straighten it out. It's not a problem. And she has got a bit of a bend in it. So, not too much. Not too bad. Come on, focus camera. A little bit, but we can sort that out. We'll get some heat on it. Put my lighter. Get that lit. So, get some heat. So, if you're interested in any of these rings, just give me a shout. Yeah, I can resize them there, or any of them. I can resize them, smaller or bigger. Or if you've got an old one of your own coins you want doing, preferably, well, uncirculated is preferably better, but not a metal detecting one. They don't work. I was very lucky with that silver 1917. It wasn't a metal detecting fine, and it did work. But most of the time they don't, because they kind of rot from the inside out. So, hello, dual red. Let's get that. There. Want a bit of tissue just to wipe it clean. It's not even warm, which is nice. Just drying it off. So that heat is just going to help it bend nicely. So we will go now to... This is going to protect the inside of the ring. And we'll see we're on the stretcher already. We've heated it up. So that will help it bend even more. So let's get bending on. We're turning each time as we bend. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit for you. There we go. So yeah, we're stretching, turning, stretching, turning, stretching, turning. We'll just keep doing that. And we need that walls to be nice and straight, not have a bow in them. It's getting hard now. Can we get one more out of it? We can. Let's have a quick check. So what we're going for here, put it down again. You see that bit of bow in it? We need to get rid of that. So you see it right at the top here, look. Got that bow. Let's zoom back in again. There we go. See that bow? We need to get rid of that. So we'll give it a little bit more heat, and we'll make it a bit softer again. There we go. A bit more heat on it again. like my gas is running out actually. Yeah, just give me a shout at forgefromcoins@gmail.com, forgefromcoins@gmail.com. Email is down below the bottom here. But I'd do any of these, but interested in any of them. If you want to see a certain one, again, let me know. We've got a dull red already. Need a bit more water in there, really. So, dry that off quick. Right, so we're going for the stop it. Get that little bow out of it. It's already getting stiff. Oh god, that has gone mega stiff already, but I think we've got rid of the bow. Check it. Could probably get away with that. Let me zoom in. Yep. So hopefully we can probably, we don't know if we get it, put it in the bottom here, and what we're going to try and do is just see if we can, see if that'll go like that, bending it round. No, it won't. That's how hard these coins are. Let me just see if I can get another pull out of it. Oh yeah, we did actually. Turn it. Oh. Take some doing. Right, let's have a look at that. Okay, what we're going to do then, we'll use the press. So we need to bend that down a little bit on there. We'll give it a helping hand. Don't need a lot. So we'll take this over to the press. We use that and then use that. That should work about right. Let's put you up so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and level that out. There, let's zoom out. No, I said zoom out, Mark. There we go. So, just leveling that out. I'm going to use the press just to get that edge off. Doesn't look too bad, it's pretty levelish. So we don't need a lot, that should just square it. So we're just going to do a little bit, that's it, just a little bit, just to see how it's taking it. So look. Yeah, it wants a little bit more. A little bit more. Not a lot. Just see if that'll square up. Okay, here we go. One. That felt good. Doesn't mean it is good, but it felt good. Right. Yeah, we went a little bit too far. That's not a problem. Have we got a lip? We have got a bit of a lip. Let's take that out now. The lip. Just take it out because it'll give false sizing when we come to size it. Perfect. So, what I want to do, I didn't do early on, just want to rub over there. Make sure we're good. Yeah, I should have done that early on this first fold, but it doesn't matter. They're pretty solid coins, they've never seem to split. So what we need to do there is give it another little teaser. So what if I go that way? Do that way? Yeah, just need a little tease. Definitely 100% tease, not too much. So just square that up. Good stuff, isn't it? I don't need a lot. Just try that. All we're trying to do is just square it up completely, which is not bad at all. Just look out my own eye. That's not bad. Right. Then you stick a bit of a lip out. We're just going to check the size. So right down to a U.5 or American 10.5. But I want to take it smaller. What should we take it to? A Q? Somewhere around there. So we have to go for the bit of a Swedish wrap method, I think, on that one. Yeah. So PTFE tape. Oh, that's weird. That's doing from the bottom, isn't it? Where's the other end of it? Somewhere. Is this a new roll? What's happening? That's coming from the bottom, isn't it? Oh no, there it is. Silly. So yeah, let's get this wrapped round because we just want to make this ring a bit smaller. So 20 to 25 times I say normally with this. I tend to just do it, I think, on how much I need. Probably around about 15, something like that. That should be enough. And I think we're going to go into that one. We'll take that up. And we're going to use one of these plastic things down here, the things. I'm going to sit that on the top. And that's just going to help reduce the ring down. So I think we're about right there. Let's just give it a little squeeze, Up she comes. And we're just going to turn the ring round. Doesn't need a lot actually, by the looks of it. But this is going to reduce the ring, reduce it in size. And if we need to go bigger, we go back on the ring stretcher and do it that way again. So I'm just going to come down one, which is that. And let's have a look, see what we've got ring-wise. Right, let's get a nice shape on it. Yeah, we definitely need to come down the other way. So we're going to give it one squeeze that way quickly. One. Just got to keep doing it slowly, check it. Keep checking it how you want it. I think it still needs a little bit more. Let's just take this off. Let's bring it down. Come on. Bloody stuff. Ooh, we're getting a very small ring now. Yes, it does need a tiny, tiny touch. Tiny, tiny touch. So, I think what side we've got to do, that side, yep. So we're going to re-wrap that again. This is the boring part, sorry. We know what side we need to squeeze down. I'm not squeezing it down a lot, so we don't need a lot of that. And I think people go a bit overboard with it sometimes, but as long as it's protecting it. So we just need to squeeze this down, I would say one. Let's just check what we've got. It doesn't look too bad at all actually. Let's have a look together. Let's take this off. Yeah, that looks pretty fancy, doesn't it? There might be a little bit of lip in there. So we'll take that out and then we'll see what size we got. Still a little bit. Excuse me. Hey. Okay, that's done it. Kind of crap you get everywhere. So, I do my balancing trick, and that sits absolutely square, not lopsided either way. That is bang on. That is nice. Yep. I'll just get the other one. And see, we made this quite a bit of a thinner band compared to that one. But what size was that one? That is a P, and this one is a S. Bang on S. So we'll leave it at S. Cleaner up time. You're much better to do it. So we're just going to take the, we've been heating it, the fire scale off. So we'll get one of these. Okay, take that out. We'll put our buffing one in. I'm just going to clean it up with some of that. Not clean up enough. Get it all around there, everywhere. And in the pinkies. And let's buff that up. And she will get a better polish. This is just so it don't make the video too long. Just clean it off and then it'll get a clear lacquer on it times 2. So you don't want to go no black fingers. Just a better bit there, just clean it up. Let's have a look. And there you go. Nice design all the way around. Got the stars on the inside. And get the light to shine it. Let's go a bit closer if we can. There's stars. There's Helvetia, or whatever it says. Lovely. That's a nice ring. I like to say, you can have it the shiny way, or you can have it the, where's it gone? There. Or you can have it the vintage look. That's the vintage look type. Let's just zoom in a bit. So there's a vintage look and there's a shiny look. Yeah. See that? Oh, I've made this one a slightly fatter look than that one. But they're still nice. That'll go on my little finger. I don't think it'll fit on this one. No, it's a bit tight. We'll never get it off again. There you go. Lovely. Lovely little ring. That's it. If you're interested in these rings, give me a... Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.